Propaganda to protest. Japan's transformation ensuing animation. How did anime evolve from a weapon of propaganda to cultural protest? And how has this shaped Japan's post-war identity?
Japanese anime has evolved throughout the years, from its origin as a tool in wartime propaganda to a popular form of expression and protest. In the aftermath of World War II, Japan changed its identity as its views reflected and changed in society. Animation was one of these changes, as it was previously made for many other reasons, including spreading information. Nowadays, anime is a widespread interest that many people have in common across the world.
The idea of animation itself began thousands of years ago, but in the 19th century was when devices such as the zoetrope and flipbooks were created. They created the illusion of movement, which is what animation still is. Before Japanese animation in particular was used for World War II, anime was simple. The earliest known work, Katuro Shishin, was made around 1907 to 1917. Because of the old date, the creator is unknown, but it is of a hand-drawn boy writing on a board. Other early animations were influenced by Western films and animation pioneers such as Walt Disney and Amy Cole.
In the late 1930s, when animation began to gain popularity in Japan, the government took notice and started funding animation companies to create propaganda shorts. In the beginning, they prompted loyalty to Japan, but also moved to making fun of other countries, like in the 1936 short film Toy Box Series 3. This showed an army of Mickey Mouse-like invaders attacking an island of happy creatures, portraying Americans as evil.
During World War II, animation in Japan became the most powerful tool of persuasion. The government, seeing the power of animation as a way of visual storytelling, funded many projects. It was also because Japan entered the war as a part of the Axis powers rather than the Allied nations, which included the United States and many other countries. It was used by the government to spread patriotic messages and negative ideas about other countries to motivate the public to support war efforts. An example of this was Momotaro's Sacred Soldiers, released in 1945 and directed by Mitsuhiro Seo under the Imperial Navy's order. The film follows a popular hero in Japanese folklore who leads an army of animal soldiers on a mission to conquer enemy lands.
Furthermore, they were meant to represent the Japanese while the enemies were clumsy Westerners. The film ends with Japan's victory and the children then training to become soldiers, clearly glorifying what actually happened. In the years of the war, 1939 to 1945, many more propaganda films were produced. Although they seem to have a very simple and childlike message, they were used to influence ideas of nationalism onto people. The animations were teaching kids a different way of thinking and believing in false ideas of their country.
After Japan admitted defeat, the Japanese people lost hope in their country. In the animations they saw, they believed in their country's strength, when in reality they faced loss and destruction. Seeing this, the Americans then started producing their own propaganda. With films, posters, and articles, the US demonized the Japanese. They also depicted them as a nation who needed to be reformed. This time after the war, Japan used animation to reshape their identity, promoting peace, change, and democracy rather than imperialism. The intent was to use the same medium that was once used to control to now change and educate people.
30 to 40 years after the war, various studios made animes depicting stories set during the war. This time they wanted to not glorify it, but instead show the truths of it. One notable film was Grave of the Fireflies, directed by Isao Takahata in 1989. It was a semi-autobiographical film, portraying the hardships faced by a young boy and his sister during the war. As films like this gained more popularity and reached a wider international audience, many animation studios started exploring new genres and themes to appeal to viewers around the world. These post-war works changed what anime could represent. Today, anime continued to evolve with many genres and is still used to carry important messages connecting with many groups of people. Anime has also grown into Japan's most profitable media industry, influencing fashion, music, and even tourism.
From it originally being a reflection of Japanese society to now being a global icon, the evolution of anime has not only changed the world's perception of them, but also redefined the image they have of themselves after the war. Anime has become a powerful form of communication and has shown how culture changes throughout times of difficulty. This revolution shows how powerful media can be, not only with the purposes of entertainment, but also influencing and connecting with people.